Here with head coach Lauren Steinbrecher of the JMU Volleyball team. Coach, wrapping up preseason camp, you have your first real games and the JMU invite this weekend in Godwin Gym and Sinclair Gymnasium. Talk about how preseason camp has gone, how the girls have looked over the first 3 weeks of the season.
We're definitely excited to play a different opponent. We've had a good solid 3 weeks. There were good practices and bad practices, but overall we got a lot better. We ironed out some things, and yesterday I thought was one of the best practices we had, so that's exciting. But we couldn't be more ready to play other teams. They're going to expose weaknesses and help us grow our game and get better. And quite frankly, it's just a lot more fun than seeing each other on the other side of the net every day.
You had two players honored this past week on the preseason All-CAA team, Lizzie Briones and Janie, your outside hitter. Talk about what that means to the team moving forward and coming into the season.
To be honest with you, I think preseason rankings are so silly and stupid. I think that they give you guys a lot to do before we start our matches. But, no one's seen anybody play this year. It's great respect for those two players and what they accomplished last year, but now it's this year, and what are we going to do this year to make things happen? So, it's great for them, great honor, but much more concerned with what the team's doing and what we do on Friday and Saturday.
Speaking of moving forward, you're coming into your first tournament. You thankfully have a lot of players back from last year. Talk about the team's mentality coming into their first weekend of actual competition this season.
It's definitely a focus on what's going on our side of the net. First and foremost because it should be, but secondly because it's opening weekend and we haven't seen any of our opponents. But we're just focused on doing what we need to do on our side of the net, and it's just a ton of little details and just taking care of the ball and respecting the game and playing at our level every opportunity that we get to play. And it doesn't matter who's on the other side of the net. If we do things well, we're going to be a lot of fun to watch.